I almost ruined my life by trusting the wrong person. This is one of those stories that was almost a disaster and somehow turned into a joke. This is unfortunately a true story. I'm not sharing this to embarrass anyone, only because the experience genuinely shook me. Like the start of any true horror story, I was at work and red flag after red flag after red flag was happening. I already talked to this girl about a shift change. As I'm leaving, she catches up to me and she's like, "Hey girl, do you want to come over and hang out?" And I said, "Sure, why not?" Not doing anything. But it was 111 degrees outside that day, and I think the heat really got to my head. She invites me to her house, which is very clean. She's very rich. I meet everyone in her house. They all sound super lovely. She makes me a glass of water. She gets me my own glass. She pours me a cup of water. And she's like, "Let's go outside in the 111 degree weather." She changed an outfit. I'm still in my uniform, mind you. And my uniform's dark colors. So I was sweating to death. We go outside and we're just talking about stuff, getting to know each other, and I'll just cut right to the point. We're laughing it up and we're smoking together. Smoking a cigarette. She gives it to me. She takes a hit and then passes it to me. Right. So, and I'm not thinking anything of it. I'm just like, oh, and that's where I fucked up. That's where I initially messed up. I didn't think or have immediate trust issues with that. That's where I went wrong. I put the cigarette in my mouth. She looks at me like Pedro Pascal looked at that guy in the car. I'll insert the meme. She looks like him, and then, I'm not kidding, looks me dead in my eyes and goes, "T, I have genital herpes."
Betrayal!
Are you kidding? She wasn't. Mind you, the red flag as she's passing me the cigarette and it's in my lips. Like in between my lips, and I'm taking a puff. She's like, "Do you have any, medical problems?" What?
Idiot.
What kind of random question is that? And then she just looks me dead in the eyes, like Pedro Pascal, that just dingy look, and goes, "I have genital herpes, T."
Betrayal!
I was seeing red, furious. Like, I started to sweat. I went pale. You waited till after it's in my mouth. You know that. And so I'm thinking she just deliberately gave that to me. So, but it's quiet. I'm trying not to freak out. But I freaked out. I gripped the couch and I stomped my feet. I was like, "Did you just give me a contractable disease? Like, what does that mean?" So you could tell she jumped back, because I didn't think I was yelling, but I guess I was yelling, because when I get super upset, I can't hear. I just go deaf. So, and then she just broke down. She's like, "I got it by accident. My man cheated on me and that's how I got it." So I knew immediately I had to pull all my composure together, keep it cool, and be like, "Okay, well, you got it on accident." She's like, "It makes me feel dirty, and I'm not dirty, I'm not a hoe." I was like, I had to tell her, "I don't think you're a hoe, I don't think you're dirty. Accidents happen, it's okay." And she's like, "Oh, thank you," and she gives me a hug. And the last thing I want from this hoe that almost gave me herpes is a hug, and so her man, about 10 minutes later, ended up throwing me out because they had to watch a movie. I bet you they'll tell you everything was cool. She was trying to explain to me, how I would get it, how I would know if I got it, how it's contracted. And I was sweating. I was hanging on by every word she was saying, because I was like, "Oh my God, I think I'm gonna have it with you." And if I didn't tell her this, and she doesn't know this, But if I got that, I would have been throwing hands. Like, I'm dead serious. You taint my coochie. We're throwing hands. So her man ends up throwing me out. And so I have to walk home in this 111-degree heat. And my dad's at home. And mind you, this whole walk home, I'm just crying in tears, like I'm sweating. I probably have, like, heat stroke. And I'm just crying in tears because I have to go home and explain to my dad. I just went out, caught some shit, and here I am bringing it to the house. Like, I was losing it on the way home. I cried. You know, and I'm thinking my world's ended. It's just over. So, and this is where it goes from serious to hilarious. I get home, and, like, I got tears on my face, and my dad's like, "What's wrong?" And I'm like, "I think I just got genital herpes." And he just puts 2 hands on his stomach and just starts belly laughing at me. Like, and he's just hysterical, but laughing. He's just laughing. And I'm on my knees. I'm on the floor. I'm just crying. I didn't know what to do. He thought I was fine. He wasn't worried about it. And in hindsight, I really do appreciate him for laughing at me because, you know, I got over it. Not how you think I would, but I got over it. I got over him laughing at me. Did I get over this story? No. So he's belly laughing at me, and I'm like, "Oh my god, what do I do?" And he's immediately on Google trying to look up, you know, if I'm okay, how was it contracted, and he's asking me all these questions. And I was like, "Oh my god, I don't know." I was trying to answer him the best I can, but I'm just, like, trembling in fear. And I'm like, "Dad, I'm so thirsty. I want to take a sip of something, but I don't want to be giving it the whole house this crap that I just apparently got." I didn't, but, you know, that's what I'm thinking. Like, everything I said and did, this man is just laughing hysterically more and more and more, which I appreciate, but it was like, oh man, it was not funny in the moment. I just made the move to take a sip of the drink, and then my dad was like, "In solidarity, I'll take a sip, so if anything happens, it'll happen to us." And oh man, I just cried. I was like, "You don't have to do that, but thank you." Thank you. So he ended up doing that for me, and then I just made the decision to call the hospital on the non-emergency line, because I was like, you know, if she tainted me, it's like, it feels world ending, but it's not. So, oh man, that poor nurse I talked to. So I found a nurse who had some free time, and I was like, "I'm not trying to take up your time. I know you're busy." I was on the phone with her for an hour and a half. I made her explain to me how you contract it, how to get it, if it was curable. I made her explain it all to me 4 times. And she never assured me or made me feel comfortable. I was like, "Do you think, like, I'll be okay?" And she was like, you probably will." Like, she never said yes or no. She said probably. She's like, "Did you share it with her? Like, was she in an active flare-up?" And that's where everything was fine. I was like, "No." And she was like, "Okay, then you'll probably be fine." Bless her heart, too, because she didn't sugarcoat anything. She knew what I was feeling. So, and she was just a great professional over the phone, but I lost it. And my dad's just laughing. He's hearing the nurse. So, and probably the nurse, after she got off the phone, was laughing at me hard because I deserved it. I slip up and I'm not thinking like that. Like, what's going on with me? I was bursting out into tears after this for 3 months. Every itch I got on my coochie for 3 months, I was like, "This is it. It's over. I'm dead and done." The nurse was like, "You can't test for it right away." But she was just saying, for peace of mind, don't get tested until you see something down there. But she's like, stuff like that doesn't show up until a month or 2 later. That's what made me broke down into tears. "You're serious?" And she's like, "Yeah." I was just bawling my eyes out. I thought it was over. It wasn't, because I just told myself after 3 months, if it was here, it was gonna happen. And it didn't. So thank goodness. And now we just all laugh about it. I still have major trust issues. I don't know how to progress forward and trust others with that knowledge. You try to deliberately give me herpes after you get it on accident. This story time isn't to embarrass her or shame her. It's just a funny story in hindsight now. So I'm just sharing to hopefully spread awareness to others to be more mindful. If you like this video, give it a like down below. Subscribe if you want. It's my first story time. How do we feel? How do we feel? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you thought it was weird? Do you think I'm lying? Let me know down below.